Kevin wakes up, checking his phone. He's anxiously waiting for Jessica's message. I had so much fun, he texted. As he unlocks his phone, he's shocked. Yet again, he's been left on red. Kevin is clueless, but he's messing up 5 things. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can avoid these 5 pitfalls to make any woman wildly attached. Promise you won't abuse this. Number 1, attainability. Men who frame themselves as potentially attainable are more attractive to women than men who are quick to commit or out of reach altogether. Let me explain this using Call of Duty. When you start the game, you choose a difficulty level. You will choose a difficulty that suits your skill level. You don't choose a difficulty that would make it impossible to finish, would you? Because there's no incentive for you to play. You'll get unalived too often and never progress. And that's boring. You also wouldn't play the game if it would be too easy. Why? Because neither scenario creates the reward neuron dopamine. So you stop playing the game altogether because you are bored. Now, the same happens to women in dating, bro. You must understand that attraction follows certain patterns and paths. Attraction is like a dance. It has a rhythm and a flow, a back and forth that keeps both people engaged. But you don't dance with someone who's way better or way worse than you. That's why framing yourself as potentially attainable is key. When you're too quick to commit and lead immediately as boyfriend material, as a Kevin, every woman's gonna be suspicious. You don't even know her that well. How can you be so sure about her? You convey scarcity because no matter how great she thinks she is, it shows her you lack other options, or at least they aren't as great as her. And guess what, bro? It turns her f***ing off. Now, obviously, if you're a guy who's completely avoidant, a high quality woman will be turned off by that because she won't feel safe around someone who's just a boy and lacks the maturity to settle down with her, bro. Pitfall number 2, not passing her shit tests. It is absolutely critical for you to pass her shit tests. First, shit tests are congruence tests. She wants to know if you're the man you say you are. So she will test your frame. So shit tests aren't bad, they are something positive. But I don't want to overwhelm you, so I'm only going to give you the most prominent shit tests. But before I share that, if you want a specific video about shit tests, comment below with the word test and I'll record one for you. By the way, man, if you want my help to attract high quality women or high quality relationships with a ride or die woman, then bro, super simple, don't be shy. Click in the link in the description, book a call and apply to work with me. So man, let me put you on f***ing game. The most prominent test is a masculinity test. Do you back down when she's challenging your opinion? Do you hold your ground? For example, I once went on a date with a Spanish cutie and when I playfully teased her, she punched my arm. And guess what? I told her to stop it because I didn't like it. And guess what? She obviously didn't do it. So the next time I playfully teased her, she punched me again. She wanted to test my frame. But I was pissed, bro, because she blatantly disrespected me. So with a deeper voice and strong eye contact, I told her to stop it or I'm gonna walk away. So do you think she liked it? Guess what? After I banged her that night, she told me how much she got turned on when I put her in her place. Which leads me to point number 3. If you want a woman to be wildly attached to you, you have to empower her into her feminine energy. That's the natural state every woman wants to be in, even the modern day boss babes. These boss babes want to be masculine in their career, but at home or on a romantic date, they want a strong masculine man who can help her surrender into her feminine, bro. I've been with enough boss babes to know that this is true, bro. They've all been in their feminine when they're with me. So, point number 3 is stay in your masculine frame. So whenever you're with a woman, hold your masculine frame, bro. Be assertive, have an opinion, and don't say f***ing yes just for the sake of saying yes. And then, and this is absolutely critical, playfully tease and flirt with her on a date. Create a clear man to woman frame, bro. Make it clear to her that you aren't looking for a new friend, but a lover. Now, obviously, don't be clumsy and say things like, "Ooh, I love you and I want to have coitus with you." Bro, that's just plain stupid, man. Instead, learn to flirt. Flirting means you're subtle, you imply things instead of explicitly stating them. Let me give you an example. Instead of saying, "I'm sure you look great in a red bikini," which is explicit, obvious, and not really subtle, say this: "I love women in red bikinis." Do you notice the subtle difference, bro? You say women, not you. So you're implying that you include her, but you aren't overtly saying it. Now, number 4 is love her for her soul, not her looks. I often get asked by my clients, why do my relationships always after a few months, man? Or why do women always ghost me after a few dates? I always tell the guys the same thing. Especially high quality women are exposed to men who only want the one thing from them. And they are fucking tired of it. Because these high quality women receive hundreds of messages from simps. So if a high quality woman ghosted you, it is very likely you focused too much on surface level attraction and you did not create emotional depth and connection. But emotional depth is of great importance to create a strong bond and make you stand out. Now, how do you do this? Super simple. Let me show you how. When you're on a date, create a narrative for you to grow. This is simple but powerful. The one thing that I advise my clients to do on any date is to give the woman they meet a nickname. But not a random one. A nickname that tells a story about her. If you want to be really cute, you give her a nickname related to Disney, like Bambi, Pocahontas, etc. Right? This works amazingly for several reasons. First, you make her feel special in an unconventional way. Second, this is a very unusual and will make you stand out immediately. And when you text her after the date, she's going to associate a special meaning to your name and to the date.